Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Lumintop. Now this here is their GT3 Mini. Now I was sent this by Banggood.com. They wanted me to test and review. This light comes in this box. So let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. One set of O-rings. This is an extra set. User manual using the Anduril UI. Basic operations, what we're going to go over. You can fully program this light, multi-language. You can, like I said, program it to your preferences. Not everybody's the same, so lanyard, nice size, pretty thick on that paracord there too as well. Now let's go ahead and get to the light. There it is. Super compact, hide it in your hand. I really like that pineapple knurling on certain areas, a little bit here on the tail as well. It does have some heat sinking on the side of the light, head area that is, but it does stick out past the body. A little nice rotation of that lanyard. Nice steel bezel on there. There's a little protection piece here. I want to remove it, that way we can see the LEDs and the reflector later. You can table stand that if you need. Put a little diffuser on that to make a little table light if you need. Style and design on this is very nice. Now I have their bigger version of this here. I did a review of it on my channel, and this one is pretty remarkable for its size. It's got a flat finish on here. And the machining and finish on this is very nice. No issues. I've done a lot of reviews for Lumintop over the years. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look here. You can see there's a little bit of a texture on those reflectors. Those are the Cree XHP50.2 LEDs. World famous. Alright, now let's go ahead and take this apart, and I'll show you the spring here. Pretty heavy duty on that. Now let's bring out a battery here that we're going to use. It's going to be a 26350. Now the battery I have here is a vape cell, and this one I think is an 1800 milliamp. And I don't use it much, just on lights that require this battery. Otherwise I use a regular 26650. It's the same thing but only cut in half. So just letting you know. I've seen these up to 2000 milliamps, so That makes sense for their size, and they have a lot of power for this little thing. So 20 amp cell on this, pretty amazing just by itself. And we'll go ahead and get it all back together. Straight contact plate there on the head of the light. We now have activity there, letting you know that it's active. When you want to turn that off, you can't turn it off with 7 clicks, but I'll leave them on because I always manually lock out the light. But if you know a storm is coming, set that on the countertop. Power goes out on you and you can't find a light, can't see, you will be able to find that in the dark. Now let's go through the UI. We're going to start it off, turning it on. It is on default ramping. Now we simply click the side switch. It is on very low. It's the lowest setting there. Pretty incredible. Now we're going to ramp it up. It does have a nice ramping speed on this. Wow. That is a ton of light. Let's take a look here at the beam first. You can kind of see there is some overlapping because of the LED. Nice centralized hotspot. Spill pretty much tapers off from this area outward. You can see kind of the flower petal edges there. Not an issue when you're out there for the most part. And ramp it up. You can double click to get the highest output. Double click again, we'll turn it back down to the regular UI, and we're back to the regular ramping. Now if you do want to go stepping, you can 1, 2, 3. Now we're on stepping, so now when you push it up or down, it'll go from the one you were on back down. If you want to go down through or up through the UI, simply press down and hold the side switch. That is the lowest setting. Normally that doesn't go as low as it does, but Lumintop did it where it's absolute lowest light output even on the stepping. Very nice. Now we can simply press down and hold. Now if you do get sidetracked and you say, hey, I don't want to go up that high, simply go down. Or if you do, just press down and hold. It's pretty quick. You get the hang of it after playing with it for a while. Double click again will get you the highest output. Ugh. Right. And we'll ramp it back down. Now we're going to go ahead and do 3 clicks from off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.1 volts on the battery. I just charged it. And that'll keep doing it until you shut it off. So now we're going to do 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That locks out the light. So now the light will only come on the lowest light output temporarily and will not stay on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unlocks the light. Now we're back on. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it back on the ramping here. Now we're going to do 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you have the instant access to whatever level you want it on. So now in order to get out of this, you just need to break the connection. Put it back on. Now we're back. Now we can adjust the light. We'll put it about right there. Turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the light will memorize the light output that you want it on. And that's a lot of light. Now to get out of that again, break the connection. And now we can get out of that. Now 6 clicks from off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we have what they call a muggle mode. This kind of has a two-step before you turn it on. You can see that. Everything else is pretty much normal for when you turn it off. Has that kind of step up to the full brightness. Now if you do want to turn that off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll turn that off. Now the light just comes on normal. There's no two-step, it's just instant on. So now from 7 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to go ahead and adjust the light here. You can turn that once you get it to where you want it. This one here now is blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that one is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you have that it's on a little bit dimmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's on a lot brighter. And you got the blinking again. Kind of like the blinking a little bit better in my opinion. So you can adjust that. Now we're going to go ahead and go through the special modes on here. Now when you want to get to strobe, just letting you know that ahead of time, we're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, press down and hold. We'll get you strobe, and that is at the full light output. And it is a constant rate on the flash, and it is distracting. Press down and hold again. We'll speed it up. You can control, and we'll slow it back down here a little bit. Make it more of a tactical strobe there. And we'll turn that off. That's pretty nice to be able to adjust that right offhand. And now we're going to go to the next special mode. This last one was strobe, so we're going to do the next one. 1, 2, 3, click and hold. Now we have the lightning storm mode. You can't do any adjustment on this, but this one's really cool. Like putting it in a window behind some blinds. It's pretty amazing. Never see the same pattern, which is pretty cool. So now if you want to turn that off, now we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, double click. Now we have the candlelight mode. Just raise and intensify that if you want. And this one's really cool if you have a little diffuser. It's actually pretty cool, depending on how bright you want that, if you want it real dim. Now we're going to do the next special mode. 1, 2, 3, double click again. Now go to the bike mode. Now these are already pre-programmed. You can intensify this as well. So if you do ride bike, kind of gets that pulsating. Really nice feature. And turn it off. We're going to go to the next mode. Now we have a party mode. Now this one here, you can intensify this as well. That's really fast pulse. Camera's not really doing this justice, but you can slow it real down to where it's really pretty cool when you're moving your hand, almost like slow motion. Now my camera, it's disappearing because my camera can't really make out what it's doing, but that's what it's doing right now. We'll turn that off. Now we'll go to the next special mode. So now you have back to the strobe. and you can intensify that, slow it back down, make it more of a tactical strobe, and that's it. That's all I'm going to show for the pre-programmed modes. You can do a lot of programming yourself to specify your preference to whatever you want to do. That Anduril UI is really an amazing. Took a while to grow on me, but just right out of the box, it's got a lot of features that you can do with it. A lot of additional features you can do with the temperature control on how long it stays on there. 30-minute timer on that candlelight, you can do so as well. Really a neat little light. Definitely a conversation starter. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Lumintop GT3 Mini. Let's go ahead and get this thing ready to go. Here we go. This thing is just a tiny wonder of light. The water spout, 38 feet. 65 feet there to that tree. There's the beam on the fence. Get you an idea on how it's going to look. Pan around a little bit here. We'll raise the light output up just a little bit. Kind of give you an idea there, the beam, and how it works out. Ramp it up there a little bit. Spill has really come alive. Hot spots over there. Very nice wide beam. Spill area is impressive. That's 138 feet to the famous Tree of Life. Now they do, after talking to a Banggood representative, they do have a tube for the 26650. Now this, with the smaller battery, is going to get about 6,000 lumens. Otherwise it'll go up quite a bit if you use the bigger battery. So I'll ramp it up here, see how it does. Look at that. All from this little light. Yeah, this is incredible. Kind of pan it around here a little bit, making it across the park to those playgrounds. Now I have a link below all my videos that you can do. Look at that, all the way around. If you have any doubts, click that link. It shows my testing area. Crazy bright. There's turbo. Wow. Very nice. Look at that. Now we'll cycle down due to heat. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Thing is an amazing light. A lot of power that can be done on this. Now of course it's going to cycle down due to heat, but if you keep it right around 1300 lumens, give or take. Now of course I was using the ramping, so just remember, if you keep it at about 1200 lumens, it's going to stay at that level pretty much till the battery starts to die off, and then of course the light level will decrease. This battery here, it being a kind of a unique battery, you can get them, they're readily available. I would definitely have a couple on hand because this light, with the power that this has, it will go through these batteries pretty quickly. Now you will need a dedicated charger, which this will work in any charger that you have. This battery here has done me pretty well on some of my short cell lights, and I've got a couple of them that I use, another one that I bought previously just to have on hand to test out if I want to have a shorter barrel light or the regular long barrel battery lights. But this one here looks great. Definitely is a nice looking light. Very small, compact. Throw this in your pocket. Would have been nice maybe have a little clip on here, maybe a half clip. You just clip it in your pocket to secure it so it's not down inside of it. Just a hint to Lumintop. But in any case, a lot of things you can do with this light. The Anduril UI, very popular, and you can do a lot of stuff programming with this light. Just very solid light, well built, no issues. Pretty amazing on the beam performance on this as well. Okay, well, I want to thank Banggood.com for sending me this Lumintop GT3 Mini to review. Now, the only thing you're going to need to buy is that 26350 battery. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Once you do that, I will leave a link down in the description box where you can get this light. If you are interested, also have a special discount code there that'll help you save some money on this light, just in case you're interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Donate to my channel if you wish. Otherwise, you can please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these Lumintops to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.